Hello. Everything works. Good. Okay. I didn't notice I muted the mic temporarily. Okay. Very good, very good. Everything seems to be working well on first try today. Thank goodness. No technical difficulties or having to restart the computer or any of that, so. Alright. Anyways, hey guys, welcome to another episode of We Die Too Much in Atelier Ryza. The first game, actually. So, last episode, trying to remember, we had to defeat a giant shark, if I remember correctly. We were called to a town meeting and then we had to defeat a giant shark. And then afterwards, I think we're supposed to go to the port. But I'm just gonna check because I completely forgot that this game has farming. Or something related to farming. I don't think I have any seeds though. Darn. Oh wait, here we go. Can I plant? I can. And plant this. Okay, let's hope it grows stuff. Yeah, I think I haven't actually used the gardening thing since the tutorial. So it's going to be interesting. And then... Hi, Lane! Are you still always right, Dino? I thought I changed it. I thought I fixed the description. Does it still show that I'm playing Phoenix right? It might be Twitch slowly not updating fast enough. Because as soon as I realized that everything was working right, I immediately... It still shows the same notification. Darn it! Oh well, it's too late now. But yes. Yeah, I even changed the description. That's weird. Well, I immediately changed the description and then I went live almost immediately after I realized everything was working, so maybe it didn't have time to think about what I've changed it to. Let me double check. Or did I just forget to hit enter? No, it shows that I'm playing the correct game on my end. That's bizarre. Maybe too fast, maybe. Didn't give Twitch enough time to think about things. Alright. Let's head over to the port, because that's the next part of the story. I think it's this one. Maybe it was my phone. Oh. Oh yeah! Did you get a new phone already? The new one, right? My phone is on its way out anyway. That is true. Because I think you picked it up from Walmart, right? So you already have it, I'm guessing? Or maybe you're one of those people that wait until you have a case and screen protector before you transition over. That's possible too. I'm one of those people. Where I'm like, okay, I have the phone. I just need everything else. Yeah, I got the S25. Haven't started using it yet because I'm waiting for to buy the case and... ... Exactly. Yeah, I do the same thing. I completely understand. Yeah, sometimes I buy the phone and then I just keep it in the box. And then I'm like, oh, I can't use it without having a screen protector. I can't use it until I have like a case. The world is dangerous, Dino. I know. I think I told you before, right? One of the very first Oh, these are all stuff that I can already Rehab. Actually, let me see if there's anything I can sell. One of the very first smartphones that I had, I bought a cheap case for it because I was like, I don't really need an expensive case, right? I think I bought it like $10, maybe from like China or something like that. I bought that. I put it on my phone. Didn't really think anything of it, and it only took 2 weeks for me to drop it the first time. And because the phone case was so cheap, the phone case broke. And then my phone, so when I dropped it, the phone case broke. My phone kind of bounced up and then fell again. So then the screen broke. And that was within the first 2 weeks that I had the phone. And let me tell you, I spent $200 to replace the screen on that. And since then, I do not cheap out on the case. I do not cheap out on the screen protector either. If I'm spending $50 on a case, it better be a good case. $200 was a lot of money back then, yeah! And like, that was around the time where I had just like started working, like not a proper job, but like a retail job, right? So I was earning like $10 an hour? Maybe $9 an hour or something like that? Yeah, 200 was was a lot of money back then. Well, it's still quite a bit of money now, but I'm no longer working like $9 an hour rate, so yeah, for me, I think I don't spend $50 on a phone case now, but 30 and 40 I would justify it for sure. Yeah, I bought like a $50 like one of those like heavy duty cases. Yeah, one of those heavy duty cases. And then my phone was like a literal brick back then. After the new screen protector, and it was heavy, but even if I did drop it, it didn't break, so there was that. I was debating buying something to protect the camera on the back though. Oh, I bought something off of eBay in the end, but I read that depending on the casing it can be incompatible. Too late by then. Oh, yeah. 200 was a lot of money back then. I'm a cheapo. I know, more reputable brands than Rando China. I know the popular brand is OtterBox, but I'm not willing to pay $50 to $100 for a case. I'm gonna end up going with Spigen for like $20. Oh yes, I did buy a Spigen case later on. And right now I'm still using a Spigen case actually. I think I probably paid $25, $30 for it. As long as it has shock absorption, then that's fine. But yeah, back then you either went with a really cheap case or it was really expensive. There wasn't really anything like in between back then, because it was like around the time where smartphones were still relatively new, and most people had iPhones. So even if you did have a smartphone, there were very, very limited options for something like HTC. Haha, yeah, so yeah, the only one that I think it was OtterBox. Yeah, I think it was OtterBox that I ended up picking up. And yeah, it was like $50. My phone was like went from really, really thin to like this brick. But you couldn't break it, so yeah, that was good. Oh yeah. And then back then, HTC dropped the support for their phone after like 2 years. After 2 years, they were like, okay, we stopped supporting it now. And I'm like, what? So like back then, they already had the mentality that we're going to make you switch phones every like 2 years. Which annoyed me. That's why I switched over to Samsung permanently. Because you still get updates for a long time. Actually, Alex had... Was it the S10 or something like that? He got like the S10, I think. And then he only switched his phone this year because they stopped providing security updates for it. But yeah, being able to support something like that for like that long, that's really good. So yeah, pretty happy with Samsung, other than the fact that they contain so much bloatware to it. Brick phone sounds like an OtterBox anyway. Ah, yes. Yeah, there were like 3 versions of it. I bought the heavy duty one, which like has like this shock absorption and the hard shell case, and like I think there were like button protectors or something like that. It was like so hardcore. And I was like, yeah, $50. I'm not spending another $200 on another screen. I'm just happy to have a phone in my hand where my thumb can reach across the screen in one hand. Yes, that's always handy. Yeah. Yay, Android. Yeah. Actually, HTC was also Android back then as well. But yeah, I was pretty annoyed by the fact that they stopped supporting it after a while. So quickly, too. Apparently, according to the new, like, rules and regulations, phone companies are supposed to support it for at least X amount of years. So we won't have companies that make you switch phones every 2 years now. Oh yeah, I forgot Claudia doesn't know yet. Wait, I didn't know this part. I thought they were gonna talk about why Bose is such an arse to us. Oh, he went to get help. That's why he always wants to try and one-up us every time. Even when we saved him.
かっこいいところ、強いところ、すごいところ。
なるほど。それでお前たちに追い越されることに焦って今度みたいに全部取り上げようと。
アンペルさん、新しい足跡を見つけた。2人分だ。向こう。
水没コード。
この辺りなら安全そうだな。
There's so many items. While the cutscene was going on, I was just like, ooh, shiny stuff in the background.
結構貴重品だよね。作るの大変そうだもん。そうだ。たくさん見つけられれば大儲け。
そう、決まった。切るわけにもいかねえし。ライザー、助けてくれ。
Okay. I think this is enough being distracted. Let's head for the sunken mines, was it? Trying to remember what they were showing.
どこに行くの？
Is it this way? Oh, here maybe. Oh, this is the ferry.
あのバカ。行き止まりの水没コードにまんまと入ってやがる。
Or maybe he found the way out.
引き返してくるね。ここで待ち伏せして待ってようか。2人が戻ってきたら大冒険のご感想はって聞いてやろう。みんな嬉しそう。嬉しくない。
安心するのはまだ早いぞ。一応ここにも魔物は出るんだからな。
そうだ。先行する2人は我々とは違う。何か来る。聞こえる。足音。
Oh no, his lackey.
なんでそんなに慌てて。
なんで一人なんだ。ボスは。助けて。ボスさんが。ボスがどうした。この先の遺跡まで魔物を追いかけてたら逆に襲われて。
Of course.
遺跡？ここにそんなものがあるわけ。それより魔物ってどんなやつだったの？
初めて見るでっかい獣というか虫みたいな。
なんでこんなところに。まだレイト、冷静になれ。
ボス、ここから眺めて帰れるな。アガータ女子に危険な返事。
He's so cowardly sounding.
遺跡ってどういうことだろう。
行ってみればわかる。私たちが調べた時は何もなかったはずだ。よし、急ごう。
結晶みたいなの光ってて綺麗ね。
Poor Bose, wherever he is.
水はなくなってからその大切さに気づく。
もっといるか。
I remember coming here last time and I think I was so lost about what I was supposed to do here.
サは水を苦手とするって特徴に足を取られた。
あの石膏ここを通ってきたのかな。
なんでもいい、とにかくこの先だ。
私たちもここからは初めてだし気をつけないと。
Oh no! I remember fighting these. They were kind of a pain.
行きます。やってみろ。ライザー、行きます。
But hopefully I am better equipped now, so they are less of a pain now. Yes!
次に行こう。どんな場所でも警戒を怠る。
Oh. I think I equipped Leela with better stuff. I did a little bit of crafting off stream. And I think this one was the better one. I guess we'll find it.
気をつけて戦わないと。いくよ。そこだ、そこだ。みんな一緒に決めるよ。そこだ、そこだ。一緒に。そこだ。
remember what the mode negative was. But I can't quite remember it.
まだまだいいけどまだまだ強い
Oh, that's how I harvest lantern grass. I should have done that earlier. Well then, now I know. Oh no, I ran out of stuff. Or not ran out of stuff, but I can't carry any more stuff. Sadness. Okay, well, I'll be back after putting stuff away. I keep forgetting the inventory in this game is very limited. Otherwise, I guess I would be like the kind of person that would stand outside. Stay outside for a long time, trying to collect everything. AKA Link from Legend of Zelda. That is true. Wait, I thought some of the inventory was limited, wasn't it? Did I remember wrong? Ooh, pretty. Just gonna fight this thing first. Not really, at least not in Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, I can imagine that. Limited, but not really, I guess. Because I remember in the older games, it seems like you got fewer slots. Oh, wait! I think it was stuff like bombs and arrows that you can only have like a certain amount of. I think so. Like you couldn't have more than like 5 bombs, was it? Or like however many arrows? Hi T! Welcome, welcome. Guess what? Everything worked on the first try. Either 99 or 999. Yeah, arrows. I forgot it's been a while. Yeah, same. It's a miracle! I know. Should have went out to buy a lottery ticket. I know the other day Lotto Max was at 80 million? I think. But I don't know if anyone's won the jackpot. Oh, is it still not 80 million? It might be 80 million still. I just remember the other day when I was talking to Alex, he was saying that it was 80 million. My coworker mentioned going to buy today. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it is still at 80 million. I don't know. I don't really keep track. I just say yes when people are like, oh, we should go buy a lottery ticket. You know, jackpots, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, sounds great. Here's $5. Do you remember what the arrow limits were in Breath of the Wild 2? Did I ever hit the limit? Didn't you both like 100% the game? If I remember correctly. I thought you both 100%ed the game. I 100% Breath of the Wild. Yes! I remember one of you guys did. Maybe both. Because T is also a completionist. I'm the only one here that doesn't 100% these things. Mostly because I'm lazy and I'd rather start with a new game. for the most part. Dino casually skips my definitely not me message. Oh, that was related to the 100%. My bad. I only did 100% for Breath of the Wild. I skipped that for Breath of the Wild too. You mean Tears of the Kingdom? I thought you would have actually. Wasn't like everyone wild for Breath of Tears of the Kingdom? I'm trying to remember. Hi TGL! Welcome, welcome! I was just thinking about you earlier today too. I was like, I think TGL would like Shrine. It's currently free on the Epic Games Store. But I don't think she has time to play it, but I should probably let her know. How come? Yes. It was because I saw that Shrine was free, and I was like, oh, I think TGL would really like this game, actually. It is a platformer, which you can also co-op, if I'm not mistaken. And it's has, like, some puzzles and stuff like that, too. They actually have, like, 5 games on it. I think I finished the first game, but I never finished the second or third. I will grab it anyway. I'll have time eventually. Yeah, it was pretty popular back in the day. But I think, yeah, it kind of fell off on its popularity. But it was fairly popular back in the day. Oh yeah! I think T and TGL missed this. We got some backstory about why Bose is acting like an arse to us all these years. It's because Ryza, Lent, Tao, and Bose were all childhood friends, and then one day Ryza fell into the water, and then Tao and Lent tried to pull her up, but they weren't strong enough because they were like little kids, and then Bose ran off to get an adult to save Ryza, but then Bose and Lent were both pretty like resentful, thinking that Bose ran away from the incident. But it turns out, yeah, he managed to get Agatha to come and help pull Ryza up from the water. And since then, Bose has kind of been like kind of aloof and like always wants to prove himself as a noble, so to speak. So that is their backstory, and that's why like it is kind of tensions whenever they meet up with each other. They keep throwing insults, and they're not happy with each other. But yeah, one side is kind of like resentful, and then the other side is like, I want to prove that I'm better than everyone else, because they're not really better than everyone else, but it's like I can prove that I'm better. It's childish. I know, but yeah. You have a parasite now. You can forget about it and about time until 5 years old minimum. Especially now that the parasite refuses to go to sleep at all. Aww. Oh, that's sad. Dang. Sad about your so-called parasite too. Hopefully she'll sleep better. Yeah. Yeah, that's brutal. I don't know. I guess that's why it's important to have 2 parents. One parent takes care of the kid during the day. The other parent takes care of the kid during the night, and then trade off. Have you tried white noise or heartbeat sound, TGL? The ruins that they were talking about. It was here the whole time.
石の中に？
そうだ、間違いなくここに異界の門がある。悪魔の野の本命はもっと北だと思っていたんだ。ボスの野郎、こんな見るからにヤバい場所にひょいひょい入っていっちまったのかよ。
フィリシタがどこに潜んでいるかわからない。さらに用心して進むぞ。あれ、風がどこから吹いてくるのかな。
Oh wait, I still do need to rest. I think I can heal this way. Oh, you put up a sound machine? Oh, and she just keeps staring at it. I guess it makes sense. She's unfamiliar with the sound this machine makes. Or maybe it's similar to, like, dogs. Like, apparently, dogs' hearing, well, we all know that dogs' hearing is actually, like, really, really good. And people always comment about how, oh, it sounds like my dog recognizes my voice on the phone and stuff like that. And then he gets all excited and wags his tail. But in reality, what dogs can actually hear is like the mechanical noise. But because they don't hear that mechanical noise very often, it's intriguing to them. So they don't actually recognize your voice because their hearing is actually really good. We hear it as like, you know, distinct voices, but to them, they hear like kind of like mechanical noises. So they can't actually differentiate our voices over the phone. But in our minds, because we see that their tail is wagging and they're getting all excited, we think that they recognize our voice. But when in reality, they could be hearing like whirl, whirl or something like that, you know? Because their hearing is that good. And our hearing is awful. I don't know if that's really true. I want to believe that the dogs recognize the voices off the phone. Yeah, to each their own, I think. But I do remember reading an article about that, and I was like, yeah, that does actually make sense. Because otherwise they'd pay more attention to like the sounds on the TV as well too, right? Unless it's like, you know, a loud sound or something like that. I don't think they can actually differentiate what's going on other than like mechanical whirling. But to each their own. BRB. Okay. Did he just take the MP of Claudia? I don't think I've used any of her MP yet, now that I'm thinking about it. Dang, he can drain? MP? Huh. try and fight one of these two. Walk away, why don't you? Ah, Claudio is too slow. Leela already died. Rip. Yay! Okay, I think I should probably head back. Maybe after I hit this log. And then this coconut tree. Oh wait, I was planning on going back to put things away. Let me go do that before I forget. Oh! We're no longer in the sunken mine, we're in the hidden cove. Actually, did I unlock any new recipes? Emerald grass. Nope. Darn. Okay. Yeah, I did a little bit of grinding off stream this week.
腕が壊れちゃってるね。頑丈そうなのに、こんなに壊れるもの？
It wasn't like a lot, but it was just a little bit to get better weapons and also better armor. And I hope I don't have another incident like the shark one. Where I was struggling pretty hard with the shark. Yeah, I forgot that since we don't have PSN Plus anymore, I couldn't exactly move the save file. So that I would be able to grind from home, so I think during one of the days that I had some downtime, I just went over to my parents' place to like play a little bit. I think that was the Sunday after grocery shopping. Yeah, so hopefully that grinding kind of paid off. It's hard to tell for right now because a lot of these monsters are kind of weak. For now, anyways. Oh, and while I was off stream grinding, I found out that you can actually exchange the gold coins with Claudia's father for some items. Like new weapons and stuff like that. Oh! Creating new worlds. Maybe for people who want to grind dungeons, which is not me. Actually, I'm kind of interested. Kind of want to see that shark over there. A giant fish. Oh wait! That thing has a lot of HP! Oh no! Shoot. I don't think we could survive this one. How do I run away? Oh. Can you run? Why won't it let me run? Oh wait, there we go. Okay, we won't be touching that shark then. Dang.
どこに行くんだ？
That's worse than last week's shark. The one that wrecked us so many times. Oh, we brought it back. Oh. Oh, then we can grind better. Create lots of rare worlds. Oh, that's cool. Up to 200. Hmm.
どうしようかな。
Okay. Okay, we don't fight the shark. We go around this way. Oops.
いい日にやっちゃおう。いくよ。いきます。いくよ。いきます。ライザ、やってみろ。そこだ。いくよ。いきます。そこだ。
I'm kind of scared of fighting this dude, but let's try it anyway. Maybe it'll be okay. 800 isn't awful. lost a bunch of MP too. Welcome back, TGL. I'm getting owned by this random enemy. I wanted to see how strong he was, and he did not disappoint. Thank goodness everyone got some EXP out of it, though. Let me see if I can get to the next area. Is it this one? Please don't see me. No! Losing still gives you experience for real, for real. Yes, but... I'd rather not grind on those. Let me see if I can get to the next area at least. And then I won't have to start from the very beginning. Oh, what? There's so many of these. Oh my goodness, no! Stay back! Just don't die. Easier said than done. He seems OP. Well, yes. Okay. Let me head back to the Pixie Forest. Let me see if I can heal myself. I mean, you've done plenty of sneaking around in P5 yet, right? That's different. In that one, I'm actually a thief. In this one, I'm a girl that doesn't do a very good job being undercover. Dino sneaking leaves much to be desired. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was a statue at first. 'Cause he wasn't moving. Oh boy. Okay, well if I spam magic attacks, it might be okay. Yay! Everyone's leveling up. I don't think he saw me, right? I don't think he saw me, right? clean water.
毒があるんだよね。怖いけど必要なら取らないとね。
How did he not see you? I think he did see me. I don't know if you noticed, but when I walked by, he kind of like held up his shield, like he was trying to protect himself from me. A little girl with like no armor, no weapons.
これが異界への門。
Wait, why are we in the underworld? Bo's in there?
で働くはずの聖堂が崩落しちまってる。門が開いた原因は湖による侵食。ここまで見つからなかったってことは、まさかボスのこの先に。
You mean your giant hammer is kind of scary? Is it? I think it's quite comical, to be honest.
フィルフサに追われて、
I would also laugh if I got hit with a giant hammer like that.
それってボース君が異界に行ってしまった。
ああ、そういうことだ。結婚がないのは不幸中の幸いってやつか。いつもふんぞり返ってるから知らなかったよ。
行くよね。
それはそのためにこんな怖いところまで来ちゃったんだし。
止めろとか帰れとか言うには遅すぎると思うな。
クラウディアもどこについてたな。覚悟を決めているところに冷や水ありさせばいいが、異界はあのフィルフセがうろつく危険な場所だ。
だから決して気を抜くな。私はある時の護衛にするから。
Thank you, Leela. I won't be able to help you. I have to keep him safe.
分かってる。
You figure it out yourself.
自分ででしょ。
いいよよ、ボス。かっこよく助けて、はがみさせてやる。ほんと、こんな目に遭うなんて、少し前までは想像もしてなかったな。
私も。でも後悔は全然しない。させる暇なんてあるわけないでしょ。
Yeah. Maybe that's why they feel threatened. Perhaps. But the hammer can smash through metal. Smash metal. That is true. TMN Brendan and I were playing Arkham Horror one time and she was wielding a giant sledgehammer. She was trying to help Brandon with an enemy that was on him. Missed and ended up whacking him instead. It was a one-hit KO. Brutal. Poor Brandon.
では行くか。
I can imagine.
異界。
I can imagine Brandon going, "Why did you do that?"
不気味な場所だな。あのフィルフサの本拠地にふさわしいといえばふさわしい。タオ、あまり人の故郷を悪く言うもんじゃないぞ。人の故郷？
不気味な異界。そうだな。
But it's actually their home.
そうよりしかし、この森には昔もっと違う眺めと名があった。心を温める美しい眺めと名がな。ああ、かつてこの森は水をたたえ、世界に常に明るく日が差し込んでいた。はるか遠き町にフィルスタも住んでいたが、お互い干渉することもなく、私の一族はここで生まれ暮らしていた。オーレン族といってな。
リラだ。ごめんなさい。僕。
気にするな。お前たちがそう感じ、そう呼ぶしかないというの 肉でなく単なる事実。それでもやっぱり悲しいです。
今は先を急ぐから大まかにでも話しておくべきだ。ティーナ、リップ。
ここまで来て今更何を隠す必要もない。
Everything's being unraveled now.
暮らしていたオーレンズはプリント王国とフィルフサに追われ散り散りになってしまった。リラは門を通って私たちの世界に逃れてきた。そこで私と出会い門を封じる旅を始めた。
大まかすぎる気がするけど、なんでこう
You kind of skipped over a lot, but I think I understand. I don't think you understand, Ryza. He kept saying, I'm dead, you killed me. Way to lay on the guilt. They like to do that to each other. Good thing it was a board game. She took it back so we wouldn't fail the campaign and die. I do like the fact that in board games you can kind of, what's that word? Turn back time to take back moves.
さっきのってリラさんのご先祖様のお話だったんですか？
I like magic. Magic sometimes they're like, oh yeah, you could go ahead, take that back. Go back to before you were about to die.
いや、私が直に体験した私リラさんっておいくつなんですか？
女に年齢を聞くな。失礼だぞ。オーレン族は私たちより長生きなだけだ。だけですか。
私から見ればアンペル、お前もあの世界基準だと相当な若作りだと思うわな。
He's from a different world too.
男にも年齢を聞くな。無粋だろう。さあ、だべっている暇はないぞ。追跡再開だ。
I had someone ask me how old I was, and then when I answered, that person was very surprised that I was over 10 years older than him. And then I also mentioned that it was rude to ask a woman for her age. Magic is great. I pumped my baby chocobo to an 8-8 or something. Oh, nice. Asians don't raisin. I know, right? Such a good trait. Oh, whoops. Ah! I suddenly went back. I meant to go forward. I just wanted to see what everyone's health is like. I thought I would see like more interesting enemies. It seems like it's similar, but polluted? Maybe not polluted, but corrupt, since it's the underworld. Oof. Ah, this is awful. I'm being stunned. Oh can do something. No, he still has 5 hit points. Actually awful. Oh yeah, speaking of Persona, I know we were talking about Persona earlier. I started playing Metaphor the other day. It's quite interesting. It was created by the creators of Persona. Darn it! I thought I could get away. Yeah, I thought it was quite interesting actually. I can see the parallels because they kind of have something similar to like the social links in Persona. Oh no. I should probably run away. But I'm not sure about the setting. I guess it's too early to say as well too. I still think I prefer like having like a high school kind of, not really laid back setting, but I think I prefer like a younger, more carefree setting is what I meant to say. Oh, what about the setting? Yeah, it's kind of like in a setting where it's like, sorry, I'm just trying to run away right now. Where you have like kingdoms and different like cities and princes and kings and stuff like that. And they're all trying to like, oh no, Ryza! I might actually lose. Didn't think the enemies here were gonna be so powerful. Just say, Dino, you like a setting with young high school girls. Well, you're not wrong. No, I think I like more kind of... I can't really say that Persona is like that carefree either. But yeah, I don't know. So far I'm kind of indifferent about the setting. Because yeah, it has to do with... not really a spoiler because it happens during the first couple of minutes in the game, but like it has to do with, you know, meeting a king, or rather avenging a king that just got murdered, and everyone's like kind of like what's that word, racist towards you, stereotype. They see you and they're like, oh, it's an Elda, or I think that's what they call them, Eldas or something like that, and they're like, oh, go back, we don't welcome you here, that kind of thing. And then you have like, yeah, like party members who have like tragic pasts and whatnot. Not saying that Persona didn't have those kinds of characters, but it's a much more serious setting compared to yeah, something from the Persona series. So is it Persona meets Fire Emblem? No, it's not actually. It's very much Persona. But cuz it's still like a turn-based RPG, but it's set kind of in a more like what's that word? Hierarchy kind of setting? I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh man, I might have to grind some more. I don't think I'm high enough level for these guys. Oof. And Ryza keeps breaking. Yeah, it's not quite Fire Emblem like tactical style. I guess it's similar. The setting is kind of similar. I can't really say it's similar because a lot of games are kind of like that as well. I don't know how to describe it. It's quite interesting though. I think it's not really my preferred setting is what I'm trying to get at. But so far it's pretty good. It's kind of like how I don't really like to watch period dramas. Because I don't really care too much about, you know, like the kings and, you know, whoever's trying to take over said kings after said king dies or stuff like that. Oh, I thought there was a way to get into the underworld without having to go through that. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, actually, if you watch the opening video, you'll know what I'm talking about. Although the opening video just shows murder. Which is fine too. Oh yes, I thought we finished one of these. Synthesized medicine type. Oh yeah, I forgot to buff her weapon. Do I have anything? Okay, I'll probably do a bit more grinding off stream. Just because, yeah, I think I was getting destroyed at the underworld type place. So, but I think for now, I think we made some good progress. We did manage to go through all the ruins earlier, and I was hoping that we would be able to run into boss, but yeah, it looks like we still have quite a ways to go, if that's the case. So, anyways, that's it for today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As for announcements, I'm not sure if T will be streaming on Saturday. I think TGL will be streaming Ace Attorney on Monday if she's able to. T doesn't know either? Okay. Anyways, yeah, I guess this is the last stream for the new year, or for 2025, and then we'll have to see you guys next year, which sounds really odd, but it's only a week, so we will see you guys then. But until then, have a good night, enjoy your New Year's, have a good week, and we will see you guys, 2026. Okay. Just as I predicted, T wouldn't stream last time. T will probably stream on Saturday. Yes. Bye.